What an incredible first half of football by our Buffalo Bills, and what a moment to have with Damar Hamlin recording his first interception on Monday Night Football at home in Highmark Stadium. Hello, everyone. My name is Brett McDurphy. I am here for the Jaguars Bills halftime show, and it has been the most incredible first half of football that I have seen from the Buffalo Bills in a long time. The Bills lead the Jacksonville Jaguars 34-3, and I have to say, an incredible first half of football. Like I mentioned, Damar Hamlin getting his first interception at home against the Jacksonville Jaguars, the first interception of his career, and not only the first interception since January 2nd, 2023, where he went into cardiac arrest on Monday Night Football. An incredible moment there, but also for the offense of the Buffalo Bills. Let's talk about them. The Buffalo Bills have scored 5 touchdowns in the first half of this game. 5 touchdowns to 5 different players. Josh Allen has 4 of those touchdowns. An incredible first half from our Buffalo Bills, and I'm absolutely excited about this game. Let's go over to the game leaders in this game, and we'll start with the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen, 22 of 28 for 247 yards, 4 touchdowns in this game. Trevor Lawrence, 10 of 22 for 59 yards, 1 interception. Rushing yards, Travis Etienne Jr., 4 carries for 9 yards. I talked about it in my pregame show, how important it was to stop Travis Etienne in this game, and the Bills have done an incredible job in the first half of doing that. Josh Allen's the leading rusher for the Bills, 3 carries for 22 yards. Leading receiver for the game for the Bills, Khalil Shakir, 6 catches for 72 yards, 1 touchdown. On the other hand, for the Jacksonville Jaguars, Brian Thomas Jr., 3 catches for 23 yards on the game. Let's go over the scoring summary for the game, and we'll start off within the first quarter. The first touchdown of the game, Josh Allen handing it off to James Cook, 6-yard touchdown run. Tyler Bass missed the extra point off of a tipped ball, making the game 6-0. And the second touchdown was a Dalton Kincaid 6-yard touchdown from Josh Allen. Tyler Bass making the kick to put the Bills up 13-0 with 3 minutes and 25 seconds left in the first quarter. In the second quarter, with 10 minutes and 39 seconds left, the Jacksonville Jaguars kicker Cam Little kicked a 41-yard field goal to make it 13-3. Then it's been the Buffalo Bills ever since, putting on 21 points, starting with Keon Coleman recording his first touchdown of his career, a 24-yard touchdown pass from Josh Allen with 6 minutes and 19 seconds left in the first half. And that was the first touchdown of his career, making it 20-3, followed by a 27-yard touchdown pass from Josh Allen to Khalil Shakir, making it 27-3 with 2 minutes and 4 seconds left in the first half. Then going into the end of the first half, another touchdown, another beautiful pass from Josh Allen, who connects with Ty Johnson for a 16-yard touchdown pass in this game, making it 34-3 where we're at in the first half of this game. Let's go over to team stats in this first half, and it's starting to look like a runaway for the Buffalo Bills. Total yards, 288 for the Bills, 70 for the Jaguars. Passing yards, 247 for the Bills, 51 for the Jaguars. Rushing yards, 41 for the Bills, 19 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Yards per play, 7.2 for the Bills versus 2.3 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. First down, 18 for the Bills, 5 for the Jaguars. Third down efficiency, the Bills 6 of 8 versus the Jaguars 2 of 8. Fourth down efficiency, Bills 2 of 3, the Bills 2 of 2, Jaguars 2 of 3. Total plays, 40 for the Bills, 30 for the Jaguars. 0 sacks that the Bills have given up versus 1 sack for the Jaguars. Total punts in the game, 2 for the Jaguars, 0 for the Bills. penalties in this game. The Bills keeping it very clean, like another thing that I mentioned on my pregame show. The Bills had to have a clean game, 2 penalties for 10 yards versus the Jaguars, 4 penalties, 30 yards. 0 interceptions, 0 fumbles in the game for the Bills. So they're keeping it very clean, winning the turnover battle, which is so important. And you're seeing the time of possession battle. The Bills have held onto the ball for 18 minutes of the first half versus the Jaguars having 12 minutes in the first half. I want to turn it over to the channel real quick. I see Red, White, and Bills coming into the chat. Appreciate you, Sean, for tuning into the chat. Let's go. What a first half. Also saying like and sub to this video. You're exactly right. Don't forget to like and subscribe, comment on this video. Also, don't forget to share it with all your friends. We appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in to Go Bills podcast. John Robert coming in saying, love that score. Incredible first half that we have seen from our Buffalo Bills here so far. I want to go over to player stats. We talked about the offense of the Buffalo Bills, but let's turn it over to the defense of the Bills, starting with the leading tackler in the game, which has been Dorian Williams, 7 tackles in the game so far, followed by Cam Lewis with 4 tackles. The player that had the interception in the game, Damar Hamlin, first career interception, as I've mentioned before. But the player with the sack in the game, Jamarcus Ingram, having another career game with his first sack of his career. We saw his first touchdown that he had in his career last week, followed by the 2 interception game that he had. So he is just keeping up, and the University of Buffalo is continuing to produce more and more weapons in the NFL, with Khalil Mack leading the way, and then followed by all these younger players behind him with Jamarcus Ingram. You got Cam Lewis, and you also have Joe Andreessen on the Buffalo Bills. So 3 Buffalo Bulls that are on the team, and it looks incredible. We're starting to see the emergence of the MAC conference in Buffalo. Let's also talk about the kicking game for the Bills. Tyler Bass, yes, he did have that one point after attempt that he did miss. He has 4 points in the game overall. Missing that extra point while that ball was tipped was not put the blame on Tyler Bass, as many people have in the past. I want to go over to the chat as well. I see a few people in the chat coming in. Pamela Smith coming in. Go Bills. Appreciate you for tuning in. Also, David Azanar, I'm going to say it wrong. I'm sorry. Azanaro coming in. Unbelievable first half. John Robert coming in. Damar Hamlin's first career interception, which is cool, is incredible. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for tuning in. What do the Bills have to do in the second half of this game in order to come out of it with a win? Just keep up doing what we've been doing. It's been an incredible first half, like I mentioned. Not a lot of issues, a couple of minor penalties that we have seen. It just comes down to keeping the same momentum that we've had in the first half. And I love each and everything that the Bills have done. Hats off to our offensive coordinator, Joe Brady, for coming up with a great game plan for this game. And then on the other side of the ball with Bobby Babich, another excellent game from him. And I love everything that I'm seeing from the Bills from that perspective. John Robert coming into the chat saying, keep scoring, Bills, so Buffalo Bills can play. I absolutely agree with that statement. I want to go over real quick before the halftime show does end. The Buffalo Bills will have a Sunday night football game this week against the Baltimore Ravens. That game will be at 8:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, followed by the Houston Texans on Sunday at 1 o'clock. That'll be October 6th that they will play. And then the Bills have another Monday night football game that will be against the Jets. All 3 of these games that I mentioned, the Ravens, the Texans, and the Jets, all will be road games that they will play against. That game will be October 14th, 8:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will have a little bit of a revised schedule for the next couple of weeks for the Go Bills podcast. We will keep you guys informed after the game for all of the games and all of the shows that we will have for the Buffalo Bills and coverage that we will have throughout the week. But we are pushing everything back. We're supposed to have Overreaction Monday today. We will move it back a day. Overreaction Monday will be tomorrow, and that will highlight some of the Bills game as well as all the games from Week 3 that we will talk about. That'll be at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for that on YouTube and on Facebook. We will also have our talking about Tuesday. That will be tomorrow. We will preview the game that the Bills will be playing on Sunday Night Football between the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. That'll be away for the Bills, but we will highlight the keys to the game and what the Bills need to do to come out of it with a win. Wednesday, we will be moving on to the Red, White, and Bills channel. We will have our Week 3 and Week 4. We'll have our Week 4 pick'ems that we will do there. And we will also have another show on Wednesday as well on our channel. That is to be determined, but we will have that show and we will keep you posted on the times. But if you're looking for content, you're wondering where to find it, you can always go over to our website, gobillspodcast.com. Click on over to the website. After the end of the Bills game here, we will have all of the updated schedule for Week 4. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on our video. And also don't forget to always put it into the comments, Go Bills, because we always appreciate that. This has been the Go Bills Podcast halftime show, and we will see you immediately after the conclusion of the Buffalo Bills game against the Jacksonville Jaguars on YouTube and Facebook. My name is Brett McDurphy, and as always, we say, Go Bills.